Hello and welcome to episode number 17. Pay attention when people react with anger and hostility to your boundaries. You have found the edge where their respect for you ends. Hello and welcome. Today is April 29th, 2021. The idea of removing toxic people from your life has become a trending theme. Toxic was Oxford's Dictionary Word of the Year in 2018. But what actually is a toxic person, and how do you know if you're dealing with one, and what can you do about it? I found myself caught in a toxic disaster back in 2018. A spiral of vindictive behavior and sabotage attempts on my personal development were telltale signs that the relationship had turned toxic. And guess what? It took a massive toll on my well-being, so much so that I had to seek the help of a counselor, which in turn convinced me to write a book about it. So chances are toxic people have caused a strain in your life as well. A toxic relationship will have you guessing yourself and will put you in a situation where you might have had to defend your choices. Toxic people make you feel angry, resentful, miserable, and even ashamed of yourself. You feel emotionally exhausted after spending time with them, or worse, you may come to find that you dislike the person you become when you are with them. Toxicity is contagious, and if you find yourself under the influence of a toxic person, you may begin to take on some of the same toxic traits, and this happens a lot more than we expect. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt angry or annoyed by the behavior of a toxic boss? This bad atmosphere infects the team, making everyone uncomfortable and feeling irritated, which then causes them to spend the rest of their day in a shitty mood. And to top it off, when they go home at the end of the day, they spread the poisonous toxicity amongst their loved ones. It's important to clarify that although a person's behavior may be toxic to you, this doesn't mean that they're a bad person. No one is perfect and not every relationship is either. Everyone goes through hard times where negativity and gloom may get the best of them, but that doesn't mean that we cut them out of our lives. Consider distance rather than complete removal. First, assess your relationship on a scale of toxicity. Some negative relationships, such as friends or colleagues, can be improved by simply creating space. A toxic relationship with family members can be a little bit more difficult to manage because they are very much entangled in our lives. So it's important to remember that you don't owe anything to your family simply because you are blood related. They don't get a free pass to be a little shit in your life. So, however, distancing yourself can be very helpful in these situations. I'm not saying this is going to be easy, so accept that it will take some time. Be patient, and remember, you don't have to give them an explanation either. This isn't negotiable. Some toxic relationships require preventing all forms of contact. Social media is an easy form of bullying or intimidating someone, and you don't want to give them the opportunity to remain in your life. So stick to your boundaries and block all lines of communication if necessary. Don't forget to restate your boundaries as many times as you may need to. This sends a message to yourself that you are recognizing your value and reclaiming the time and energy you've been expending on someone else. So we all know that toxic people are dangerous, from causing extreme stress to slowing down your progress. They can be a massive drain on your time and your happiness. Toxicity is contagious and has its disturbing way of spreading unto others. So today, be mindful that your power lies in your boundaries. Once you've drawn that line, you've taken back control. You will continue to find it easier and easier to eliminate toxic people from your life. Well, that's it for today. My next episode will be May 6, 2021 at 1 p.m. Don't be late and happy podcasting.